What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about closed emitters and open emitters, if that's something that is new to you or you want more clarity on that, what I prefer, etc., etc. So when we're talking about that, we're talking about red dots on pistols. This is an example of a closed emitter. So on an open emitter, like this one right here, on this hollow sun, back here there is going to be an actual projection, okay, of the whatever you have, the dot or the multi-reticle or whatever the case is, whatever it is that you actually see there is projected on the glass. So if I were to take my finger right now and I were to cover this, there would be nothing on the glass because it can't be projected. So that's what's called an open emitter. Typically it's a single glass and it gets projected. And then you have a closed emitter, which works the same exact way. The only difference is the emitter is encased in a second piece of glass. So there's a piece of glass, then the emitter, and then a front piece of glass. So it's just a sealed box, if you will. And so the advantage to this, of course, is that there's nothing that can get in there to block that. So let's talk about why we use either one. It's America, buy what you want. In my opinion, if you are a person that's law enforcement security, something where you have a gun that's being carried outside in the open, in the elements, I do certainly see an advantage having an enclosed emitter. So my duty gun, for example, has a closed emitter on it. Even though there's a hood on it, it doesn't do a great job of keeping stuff out. So that's just one way to keep that emitter from never being obstructed. And then to clean them is super simple because you just wipe the two panes of glass. You can use anything and you're good to go. When you have an open emitter like this one here, and this is a huge obviously model because this is for more of a competition setup. So this one's pretty easy, but when they're the same size as this, sometimes cleaning that glass from the inside from here can be challenging. So you have to use like a Q-tip or what have you. But when it comes to a carry gun that's concealed, I don't really think that there's any real advantage to this one. And Kim would argue with me because she loves the closed emitters. I don't really care that much. I've never had a scenario where there was so much debris or moisture or whatever that my optic didn't work. And if it's concealed, it's always covered by something. So some can argue that there's lint that can get in there, but in my experience of years of carrying guns, it's really not a big deal. So for a carry gun, would I pay the extra money for the enclosed emitter? Me personally, I wouldn't. If you do, that's great, that's up to you. But at least you have an understanding of what a closed emitter is and what an open emitter is, and if it's worth the money for you.